Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, you may want to subscribe because we are always talking about leisure travel vans, gear, gadget, RV, and travel. So hit that subscribe button because today we are talking about my lithium battery upgrade and how it's working out. So if you haven't seen those videos, I'll link it right here where I chose the Lithionics over the Battleborns. I'd actually ordered the Battleborns, they came in, but I sent them back and I ordered Lithionics. When I say Lithionics, it's one. I have one battery that is 315 amp hours that takes up the same footprint as two traditional size batteries. So that was one of my big deciding factors because in my leisure travel van, I have limited room where you can put your batteries. It's designed for two traditional sized batteries. So with the Lithionics having the same footprint as, well, it's actually a smaller footprint than two traditional size, but it actually offers another battery's worth of power. So I have 315 amp hours. I also upgraded my inverter to 3000 watts. And why did I do that? I did that just so I could run my air conditioner. I didn't know exactly how long I would get here in just a second. We're about to turn it on. We're about to walk downstairs, turn on the air conditioner in the leisure travel van using just lithium batteries, and my Lithionics app will tell us exactly how much runtime we get. Now then, I'm not going to do a complete test, meaning I'm not going to run it for several hours to see exactly how much time we get. I'm really going to trust the app for right now, just because I don't have time to run the air conditioner for several hours on my battery, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do it eventually. I will do it. But for those of you who are considering upgrading to lithium or who have upgraded to lithium but might want to upgrade that inverter to run your air conditioner, then there's a couple of things you also need to know. So whenever you order your leisure travel van, like I did mine, it's a 2020 Unity FX. It came with a 2000 watt Xantrex inverter, and that is coupled with 2/0 gauge wire that runs from your inverter to your battery. When you upgrade to the 3000 watt, you have to upgrade the wire as well to 4/0 gauge wire. And that is what Xantrex says you should do for safety purposes to be able to hold all of that current. And then there is another upgrade you need to do. The leisure travel van comes standard with a 250 amp T-fuse that is there in the battery bank. That also needs to be upgraded to a 350 amp T-fuse. And so again, you're going to have more amperage, you're going to have more everything flowing through those wires between the battery and the inverter. Once the inverter gets that power, then it knows what to do with it to the rest of your coach. But between your battery and your inverter, it's very important that you have the proper wire and proper fuse. So with that being said, let's jump into the app and let's just see how much time we have. Now, little caveat, whenever I was down this morning, it was actually sunny. It is actually very gloomy right now this afternoon here in Dallas, but it was very sunny. And my Lithionics app told me that there was enough solar coming in to get my batteries from 88% up to 100% in about an hour and a half. And so I'm assuming it did that. We're going to turn on the app here in just a second when we go down there and we'll find out. But let's go down there and see what is happening. All right, we are down here in the coach and I have the Lithionics app open. Like I said, it turned from super sunny and awesome today here in Dallas to super gloomy. So I did not get all of my solar. We're at 96% is all we are at. I have my Lithionics app open. We are recording the screen and I have it right here so that you can see exactly what's going on. Right now I have my inverter on. I have some lights on and that is about it. We're drawing 4 amps at 53 watts. So now let's watch what happens when I turn on the air conditioner. As you can see here, we've got the Dometic. Turn it on, set at 70. It is very stuffy in here right now. And so here we go. It is turning on. So as you can see, it jumps up to 500 watts, 35 amps, as that's just the fan coming on. Here in a second, you're gonna see it spike probably to about 2,000, 1.9 kilowatts. So we'll see what happens with that. When the compressor kicks on, there it jumps up. 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 kilowatts, 140 amps. So as you can see with that, the compressor is fully on. I've got the inverter on, some lights. And this says we have 2 hours, 10 minutes, 11 minutes with 96%. So with 100%, tested it the other day, just spoiler alert right there, and I got 2 hours, 34 minutes at 100%. So 2.5 hours on battery. So you can see exactly what is happening here. So that, hey, running your battery on lithium, totally doable. 3,000 watt inverter, totally doable. Okay, there you see it. We have about 2.5 hours, and that is running, of course, the inverter, the air conditioner, basically most of the lights in the coach with plenty enough power. We were at about 1.9 kilowatts maximum. We have 3,000 watts that we could actually run, so we could probably even turn on the microwave, right? But anything in that coach, you are going to be able to run on that 3,000 watt inverter while your air conditioner is running. So lots of power. Basically, the sky is the limit. So my advice is, of course, there is budgets in mind. So do as much as you can within your budget. So if you can afford that Lithionics 315, get that extra 115 amp hours that is going to fit in that footwell that is designed for 2 traditional batteries worth 100 amp hours each. It's like getting 3 batteries in there. And then also that 3,000 watt inverter is just going to open the door to be able to do whatever you want. It's really, really important to me that I have that capability of running my air conditioner on the battery. It's not that I'm going to be doing it very much, but if we stop in a parking lot where it's not, you know, very nice to run your generator and to leave your dogs in there while you go out and about, man, that ability to run your air conditioner to keep your dogs safe for an hour, 2 hours while you're out and about, man, that is priceless. So highly recommend this setup. And if you want more information about Lithionics batteries, they're not quite selling direct to customers yet, but they will, and so I can get you in contact with them. And they don't compensate me. This isn't a Lithionics commercial or anything. I just am a big fan of Lithionics battery. The owner, Steven, he's a super nice guy, super friendly, and really wants to see, you know, his awesome product in as many leisure travel vans as possible. So anyway, hit the link below and then I'll connect you with them. Anyway, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time.